I'm Kevin Ott, General Manager of Cisco's Data and Analytics Business Units. And I'm here at our first annual Data and Analytics Conference with Vin Sharma, Director of Product Management for Big Data at Intel. Vin, what are your thoughts about the conference so far?
It's really exciting. I see a lot of energy. There's a lot of sessions that I've been very interested in attending, as well as the one that I just came out in which I presented, had some really good questions. So this is a very exciting event.
A lot of people think about Intel as a horizontal computing platform. What are your unique capabilities that you bring to bear for analytics?
Analytics is one of the fastest growing workloads in the data center. And Intel, by virtue of being a provider of compute, storage, networking, and memory components and ingredients that become systems that get deployed in the data center, we have a somewhat unique vantage into looking at a variety of organizations across a variety of verticals and the kind of analytics that they're doing. And our interest is primarily to help facilitate that, to drive that forward faster by allowing those organizations to consume analytics, make it a part of their mainstream organizations, and then optimize their solutions on Intel hardware, on Intel-based systems like the ones from Cisco.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Kevin, what is Cisco announcing at this event?
Well, we've got a great new offer around data preparation. It's targeted towards self-service business users, the audience that's currently using things like Tableau and Click today. It allows you to prepare data for analytics much faster than any other tool. It takes about 70–80% of the work out of most analytic projects. It's all done in memory with a really intuitive to use interface. And we're really excited about our relationship with Intel because it's very compute intensive. And so all of the interesting optimizations around those analytic workloads are really going to come into play for this data prep offering.
I'm very excited to hear this because, as you know, data preparation is a significant part of every work stream that data scientists do, and we see a need for ways in which the industry and vendors like Cisco to provide tools that reduce that time, because once that you go through the data preparation phase, that's when the real analysis begins, that's when the modeling gets developed and deployed. And so it's great to see that come from Cisco, because we as Intel would love to see that overall solution take less time than it does today.
Yeah, absolutely. It allows people to get results faster, to get better quality results, and makes teams more productive.
That's great.
So Vin, what special projects is Intel up to that people would be surprised to hear about?
Well, it's funny you said data preparation earlier, because one of the things that we've been talking about of late complements the data preparation feature and the toolkit that you discussed, because what we're looking at is the ability for data scientists to collaborate with application developers that build big data analytics apps and deploy them on a cloud scale infrastructure. So one of the projects that we've recently announced that may come as a surprise to Intel watchers is an open source project called Trusted Analytics Platform, TAP for short, that brings together a number of the components that are needed for data scientists working with app developers, building apps on cloud scale infrastructure, because it brings Hadoop, it brings Cloud Foundry, which is an open source platform as a service, a variety of data stores, all kind of stitched together under a common orchestration umbrella, and then layered with analytics tools that both Intel has developed and released to open source, as well as open source analytics toolkits like H2O that we've curated and brought into the platform. And so it's a great way to join up the data preparation flow with the data modeling and the application development flow. And what it does is end-to-end. We now would ideally like to see Intel and Cisco joint customers deploy this solution on premises or in a public cloud and reduce the time it takes for them to get value out of data.
Sounds like both Cisco and Intel are making significant commitments to data and analytics.
Yes, indeed, and I'm really excited about this collaboration because we have so many rich points of engagement, not only at the systems level with the compute, storage, networking, and memory components, but also at the software layer with our joint partnership with Cloudera, with the work that we're doing together in big data and in the analytics space and delivering solutions to enterprise users. So I'm really excited about this collaboration we have with us.
Yeah, so am I.